Content warning. Please read the screen. Thank you. Hi, we're back.
Hello, gay people. I asked Pickamane to do another episode of this.
It's a nice visual novel.
It
Uh,
is.
yeah. Uh, last episode, we fell asleep by a tree. Then we got robbed by a gay fox. Actually, we don't know
Yes.
if it's a gay fox. We only know it's a fox. We only know they
Look at
are a
him.
fox.
Look at him. We don't know if it's a gay fucking look at him.
Finally, out of the forest, I come to a slow stop. In this more open landscape, I can see for quite a distance, but there's no sign of him. I didn't realize I was in such terrible shape. My heart's pounding like crazy. Can't relate.
Can't relate.
How was that guy able to run so fast? That was an Olympic level sprinter in doing such ridiculous costume. Stealing other people's phones? After a short
Girly is flabbergasted.
After a short rest, my breathing is mostly back to normal. Fuck.
Ooh, he's breathing back to normal. Wow.
But there's still this slight sting in my chest. It's been a while since I've run for this long. It wasn't all that far, really. But that's what I get for being a couch potato. Strain myself up. I take I take a look around. A half-rotted fence is slumped on the side of the road, and a golden field of grain lies further on. The thick forest and mountains beyond aren't familiar to me at all. An uneasy feeling overtakes me, as if I'm not supposed to be here.
That's because you aren't, but you are though.
We couldn't have gone that far. Maybe I just never knew there were months this way. Which direction did we even go? Not wanting to give up on my phone, I continued on the road. Maybe someone saw the fox guy and which way he went. He sorta sticks out. The pain in my chest grows dull, spreading outward as I feel a headache coming on. Ugh, I hate that.
Ew, disgusting.
That's when I see a familiar piece of fabric caught in a torn bush on the side of the road. Okay, so we went this direction. Maybe I can lure him to come back for it. Just
I don't think that's going to work, Girly.
lure him back. Yoo-hoo, you want a cookie?
Not
Here's
like that.
Hey, fox guy! I found a piece of your costume stuck in this bush. If you want it, give me my phone back and we'll call it even. I don't
Where the fuck did that growl came from?
even. If you want it back, give me my phone back and we'll call it even. No answer. No bitches.
No bitches.
I was hoping he'd at least show himself. That way we could try talking it out. But maybe I could convince him to return it. If this is some sort of prank, it's not funny.
It's not funny.
It's not funny. Oh my god.
Oh my god, fucking kill yourself.
Oh my god. Well.
I'm joking.
My headache is getting worse. Letting out a loud, frustrated groan, I grabbed the torn fabric from the bush. Not sure what to do with it, but it's something. I stuff it in my pocket. That fabric looked very big. You can probably fit it in your pocket.
It's just because it's really close to the camera.
Are you sure that's the
Wait,
only
you said
reason?
it didn't look really
It
big. I heard it looked really big.
it looked very big, I said.
Oh, so I heard you right. What the fuck are you talking about?
Are you are you gaslighting yourself?
I'm gaslighting myself. I'm confused. I'm gay.
Mm. I just hope he doesn't unlock my phone before I can have it blocked. So much poor.
What? Girl, no.
I had to.
Girly. No.
It's strange how big this forest is. If I had known all this was on the other side of the cave, I would have explored it years ago. I would too. But for now, I'm just hoping to find my way home before I get a migraine. It's hard to think straight through the throbbing pain, feeling hotter
That's
by
because you're
the second.
gay.
On the topic of migraines, I used to get them a lot as a kid. Whenever I got whenever I got a headache, I had to take the
And
medicine,
yeah, pain meds.
yeah, pain meds, or else I would puke,
Oh dear God.
or else I would puke. And once during camp, I got like one of these headaches. I let the counselors know, and they gave me some water, not knowing about my migraine. And I sure as hell didn't know how exactly I was supposed to explain it to them. um, but I ended up throwing up, and I think I threw up on the counselor's bed once.
Oh dear God. Girl.
And another time was during a class outing. No wait, class camping, something like that. We were in a house. I didn't want to be there. For context, as a kid, I was very easily homesick. I didn't like to go out. I like to go out, but I didn't like to stay for the night.
Hmm.
But the only reason why I went is my parents bribed me to buy a new iPhone 6s. And
But for your what?
huh?
You cut out.
My parents bribe me by saying, "Oh, we'll buy you a new phone if you do this. If you go on these 2-day camping trip with your class, you get an iPhone 6." And I was like, "All right, sure." And so I went. I hated it, but it wasn't too terrible. I mean, it was really nice. But I mean, I was also like in middle school. I was autistic, sometimes
Acoustic.
autistic,
Acoustic.
acoustic, and I didn't always get along with my peers. One night, I got a headache, and
Oh no.
I was not feeling good emotionally, like at all. So I went to like where the teacher was sleeping, and I said, "I don't feel good. I want to go home." And he was like, all right, all right. Look, you can sleep on the couch. You can sleep on the couch, or you can take my bed and I'll sleep on the couch or something, and I'll let your parents know later." And I think like not like 5 minutes later, I puked on the floor. I pu- I was a very that was a kid I was. That was the type of kid that I was. And yeah, I was exempt from. I didn't have to like go on other activities after that. Me and another girl and another teacher, instead of going to like a spook house that the other teachers made, me and this other girl and this other teacher just played cards in the other building and just chilled. We just chilled.
Kidding.
So yeah. But yeah, I think I successfully went through the 2 days, kinda. And then I got my new
Successfully,
iPhone.
quote unquote.
And then I got my new iPhone.
Was it worth it?
No.
Congratulations.
But damn. I don't get migraines anymore, though. I think I grew out of it somehow. I don't know.
You grew out of having migraines.
I don't know. I don't know how it works. Okay, I just don't get them as much anymore. I haven't had a headache and puked at the same time in a very good while. Did I come this way? No, you came that way. No, not here. I think maybe the turn was further down. Gah! Gah! My head. The pounding is getting worse. Every heartbeat makes it feel like my skull will crack open from the inside. Crack an egg on your head, let the yolk drip down, let the yolk drip down. My whole body is sweating like crazy, making my clothes stick to my skin. I open my sweater and fan the flaps against my torso, anything to cool down. The pain in my chest is now an intense ache when I breathe. It's like my lungs are screaming at me not to take in the air. Every bone in my body itches like crazy, like ants crawling under my skin. That's kind of how I like to, almost how I like to describe how it feels like when I get anxiety. Yay!
Oh dear.
I can't think anymore. My steps are getting more and more sluggish the farther I walk. Farther I walk.
The father.
The farther. Something isn't right. I double the down. I double the down. I double the down.
You doubled it down. I
double,
love doubling it down.
I double over, just trying to breathe. I can feel my heartbeat pulse through my entire body. Everything feels wrong. I need help. I try to yell for help, but my voice won't come out. It won't accept that it's gay.
You won't accept that it's gay.
I think we're overdoing.
The
I think I'm
quotes,
overdoing it.
the quotes of ever. My voice won't come out. It won't accept that it's gay.
All I can do is gasp for air. The harder I try to breathe, the more difficult it becomes. What is wrong?
What is this?
Me? You died.
Congratulations. Visual novel over. Goodbye, everybody.
Cue roll credits.
Yep, exactly.
My whole body feels sore. It feels like I was hit by a car. A very big car. Repeatedly. Nice.
Job. Congratulations.
I tried to turn over, but my body has no energy to move. Body, how could you betray me like this? I thought we were friends.
Just starts ugly crying.
Stop eating Pizza Pocket for every fucking meal and then we'll talk.
No, they're tasty.
said. I didn't hear my
It's
alarm.
muffin time.
Somebody
Sorry.
kill me!
Somebody kill me!
Meekly stretching my arm out, I reach for my nightstand, but I can only feel more space on my bed. I don't remember my bed being this wide, or that I even got to bed. I just hope I plugged my phone in before I went to sleep. I have news for you. My
Yeah.
phone. My phone!
Hello, gorgeous. Welcome to the world.
How's your beauty sleep? I jump into a sitting position as my eyes fly wide open, looking around frantically for my phone. But I sat up too fast and slumped back down, dizzy. I know that feeling. And you see the space, you see all the truths in the world when you stand up too fast. I find myself on something soft in a brightly lit room. Sharp sunlight from the right. I squint until my eyes adjust. Where am I? Sitting up fully on the bed, I grip the silky red sheath that's covering me. Slowly, it dawns on me how truly unfamiliar my surroundings are. All the furniture look like antiques, and I can't see any lights, outlets, or any other trappings of modern designs. There's a chest made of solid wood with int- intrinsic intrinsic craving
Intrinsic.
intrinsic
Intrinsic.
intrinsic carvings. It looks handmade.
Integrate.
Intricate.
I was just trying to fix the word that you were trying to say, but yeah, then I looked and it's not even fucking close.
It's spreading.
Like, girl,
It's spreading.
the fuck are you talking about? It's spreading.
My dyslexia, it's spreading.
Shut the fuck up.
There's a chest made of solid wood with intricate carvings. It looks handmade, the features looking a bit asymmetrical in parts. Not that I'm judging the craftsmanship. Clearly, whoever made it knew what they were doing and did a far better job than I ever could. A similar designed wardrobe stands on the opposite end of the room. It's so tall, it almost graces the ceiling. Sorry, I got notifications on my phone. It's a wonder how anyone could get through get it through the door in the first place. Yeah, how the fuck did they manage that? Did they just go like
um,
sideways? Did they build it inside the room or
they built it inside the room.
IKEA style?
No, IKEA doesn't exist yet.
Next to it is a big wooden tub. Very simple, with just two metal hoops holding it together. Turning to my right, I see a drawer with a big mirror on top and a candelabra.
Candelabra.
Candelabra?
Chandelier.
Chandelier, candelabra,
Candelabra.
candelabra. The
It's
char-
candelabra.
candelabra,
Candelabra.
the character from Beauty and the Beast.
Yes.
What's his name? Fuck, I don't remember.
I don't fucking remember either.
I remember my grandma actually had something like this in her bedroom. I think she called it a vanity. A vanity.
Vanity.
The little carved accents.
But your vanity. Mm.
The little carved accents gives it a simple elegance. It's way nicer than any on my furniture. I look around some more and spy some red drapes, a painting, and a shield. Kinda, I like that shield. Yay!
The shield is nice.
I've never seen a real shield in real life before. I'm pretty sure I have in museums.
I'm pretty sure I have as well.
It strikes me as an odd thing to decorate a room with. I would so have that in my room.
True and real and factual.
Actually, fun fact, my grandma, my granny, she's very well traveled. She likes to sometimes give us souvenirs she gets. I don't know exactly where it's from, but she got a doll from what I think is Africa. Actually, wait, I don't know, and I shouldn't assume. Don't think I should assume, but I have a handmade doll above my bed.
Nice.
I've had it for a very long time. And what else do I have? I have my old papier mache project. I have a bunch of paintings, both papers and canvas. Fuck. Yeah. Wait. Okay, I did read it. This setup would be picture perfect if it wasn't for my shoes and sweater in the middle of it all. Oh, right. Shoes. Shoes.
What are those?
What are those? Wait, how did I even get here? My mind is still trying to wake up, and I'm not entirely convinced I'm not dreaming. The floor creaks behind the door. Is someone there? Are you up, stranger?
Oi!
I heard you shout.
Oi! Are you up, stranger? I heard you shout.
This is how I would used to do it. Are you up, stranger? I heard you shout. Probably not pitch
Yeah,
perfect.
I can't do that.
I heard you shout.
Shut up.
A deep and husky voice comes through the door. I don't know why, but I feel uneasy. Answer him or stay
Fucking
quiet.
answer him.
Just because of that. Stay quiet.
I will actually stab you in the head.
Ha ha. Fine. Hello? My voice is raspy and weak. I didn't realize it until now, but my throat is painfully dry, like my humor.
Ha. Hi.
Hi.
Hey, hello.
You have very beautiful.
Nice. Ears.
It's not
I
my
like
fault that
his ears.
the tits are in the way of his heart. I was looking at his heart. It's not my fault that his tits are in the way.
Sorry, apologies. What the fuck?
When I first saw Drakita's art style, at first I thought, at first it didn't exactly vibe with me because I thought, isn't this a little much? Isn't this a little too exaggerated? But the more I looked at it, the more I, you know, the more, you know, the more
No, I don't.
the more I looked at it, the more I, read this visual novel for the first time before the Reforge. The more I came to
He's trying to explain in gay that he's gay.
Shut up! I'm trying to explain. I'm the art nerd. It is It's one of my special interests.
I know, I'm joking.
When I first okay, yeah. So when I first saw it, I was a bit overwhelmed. I thought, isn't this a bit much? But the more I looked at it, and the more I read, the original visual novel, I came to really appreciate how just outright exaggerated Drakita's art style is. I really do like it. It's just exaggerated, not because any specific. I don't know if it's a specific rhyme or reason, but it feels like Drakita drew this because it was fun, and that, in my personal opinion, that is a wonderful way to make art. Just make it because it's fun and let it exist.
Because it's funny.
Because it's funny. And also, I do think that Agnar looks very handsome. Oh my god, I said Agnar's name. Fuck. We're not supposed to know that yet.
Just fucking bleep it out.
Nah.
Nah.
Good, you're finally awake.
Good. You're finally awake.
Wolf! Yeah, jinkies!
Jinkers!
Yeepers! Werewolf! Oh, shut up, like you don't like
Shut
it.
the like you're not a furry.
A big werewolf!
We need to stop making fun of. We need to stop making fun of Aron. Like the poor guy doesn't deserve this.
The poor boy has been through too much, and here we are just mocking.
The poor boy has lost his phone.
As if that's not enough.
You're gay.
Okay, I want to see if
I
you
don't
can.
know,
I want to see if you can imitate this accent. I'm glad to see you're in better condition today. Can you?
I'm glad to see you're in better condition today.
That never mind. Never mind. Just do
No.
you do you.
I can't. I told you I couldn't. So fuck off. I'm glad, boy.
What do you mean, boy? Oh,
I'm glad to see you're in better condition today.
I thought you read it.
Well, yes, but I didn't know stupid fucking accent.
The big werewolf comes closer. Big werewolf. Big werewolf comes closer, and I have to tilt my head back to meet his gaze, due to his towering
His gaze,
height.
yes. You're meeting his gaze. Ooh. Your fever was dangerously high when I found you. I'm relieved you've managed through the night.
One thing I do like about this visual novel and Drakita as a developer is that the sprites are so dynamic. Like,
yes, I love that.
Yes, I love
that.
And I did take a peek in the game files, and all of the, for example, this harm.
Yes, they're different.
Which
I am very thankful that you're the one doing siping, because I don't need to fucking painfully remake every single sprite that I want to use on thumbnails.
I'll just find a lazy route.
Yeah, which is what you usually do, but I don't because I hate myself.
But like, it must also take like a dummy long time, which means lots of work when in through the art. I love it. He leans forward, placing his hand against my forehead. I'm so stunned. I'm completely frozen.
Frozen, he says gaily. Has your fever gone down?
I jump back in the bed with a silent scream, sucking in air as I stare at him wide-eyed.
My apologies. I didn't mean to startle you. Shouldn't have touched you without warning.
Without asking.
Without asking. Shut up. Shut up, voice in my head, go away. But it looks like you're well enough to move on your own again. That's good. How are you feeling, stranger?
I'm too busy reeling from the sight of him, answering him without thinking. Fine?
That's good to hear. Can I ask you to stay in bed a little longer? You were unresponsive for a long time, and I'd like you to take things slow.
Huh. A werewolf. An actual werewolf.
Oof. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Agnar.
And I'm here to introduce the outro.
You what? What?
And I gotta start preparing dinner soon.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Go ahead. But that's. But that's so gay.
How did you know? Yeah, if you like this video, why don't you check out some of my other stuff? Or, if I'm not good enough for you, why don't you check out Will's channel?
Fuck.
I'm aggressive
Where
again.
all the content on my channel are things. Episodes like these are more style. You can check out my channel, which should keep you entertained a few days more.
Discord was acting very funny when you were when you were promoting your channel.
Do you want me to do it again?
If you want, I mean, I could barely hear it.
Where all the episodes are episodes like this. So if this type of content is your style, you can go over to my channel, which should keep you entertained for a few days more.
It was better, but it was still a bit choppy. But we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. I'll make sure to link everything down below, including Will's channel. And as always, I hope you have a lovely night or day. Bye.